Hello, and let's talk about alternative ways of removing plaque from your arteries. Hi, I'm Jeff Smith, the author of the book New Horizons in Alternative Cancer Therapies. The website to get the book is naturalcancertherapy.net. It provides natural alternatives such as herbs and nutrition to defeat cancer. For a book on low-cost alternatives to chemotherapy and radiation, look for naturalcancertherapy.net on the internet. Now let's talk about alternative ways to remove plaque from your arteries. I must add that I am not a doctor and I do not have a background in biological sciences, but I am a writer and I am very good at research. If you need a doctor's advice, seek one out, but they are unlikely to mention much of what I will say here today. Although there are some more open-ended and progressive MDs who will tell you what I am about to say today. Adding some superfoods and herbs and making changes to your diet will provide a simple and rapid method to eliminate the plaque in your arteries naturally. There are several methods of cleaning out the plaque in your arteries. The first one is the best, especially for those who are in an emergency condition and do not have a lot of time to ponder and consider your options. If you were told to get scheduled for triple bypass surgery, then you need to consider using option number one as your first priority. Method number one is the following. What I am about to tell you came directly from the Cleveland Clinic and the documentary film Forks Over Knives. So there are many medical doctors who agree with this approach to clogged arteries. You have to immediately change your diet completely to a vegan diet. Now, no delays. You must stop eating meat, no more hamburgers and steaks, no more chicken and fish, and stop eating margarine and dairy products. There's also a cardiologist in Southern California called Dr. Gundry, who sells a number of excellent herbal and nutritional products, who has been a vegetarian for many years. So this is a popular approach to having a healthy circulatory system. I have not eaten meat for 45 years, and I do not miss the meat. You will be much healthier this way also. If you are still pondering your choices here, I suggest that you talk to someone who has been through triple bypass surgery, and you should ask them what it is like to recover from that surgery. If you switch to a vegan diet, you will also have to take supplements to make sure you are getting enough vitamin K, vitamin D, and vitamin B12. If you watch this documentary, if you've ever watched the documentary film Forks Over Knives, it is very clear that the medical doctors have successfully reversed the problem of plaque in the arteries with just a vegan diet. You will also need a little bit of advice on how to get enough protein in your diet. So here it is. Buy some organic soy tempeh. This is a fermented soybean product and does not have estrogens and does not have the things that some people complain about when it comes to soybean products. You can take a cake of soy tempeh and cut it into thin quarter-inch strips and fry it on low heat in a frying pan for about 1 to 2 minutes per side. Again, I mention low heat. After you flip it over and wait a minute or two, you can immediately spray some Bragg's liquid aminos or organic soy sauce onto your frying soy tempeh to add some much needed flavor. This is one of the best non-meat alternatives to start out a new adventure to a vegan diet. You will need to assemble a large number of recipes which combines beans and grains in order to give you complete protein. Years ago, there was a popular book called Diet for a Small Planet. If that book is still in print, I highly recommend it. The fact is that margarine and junk food will also clog up your arteries. So here are some recipe suggestions for a vegan diet. Instead of macaroni and cheese, try macaroni and soy tempeh. You can add coconut milk to make it taste creamy. Minestrone soup can be vegan, just do not use meat stock. Split pea soup is great with soy tempeh instead of ham. You can also use a brand of vegetarian sausages from the health food store called Tofurkey. This is a popular brand at the health food stores in the United States. There is a popular brand of soy tempeh called Smoky Soy Tempeh or Smoky Tempeh Strips in the health food stores in the United States. This is a terrific food for sandwiches. There are a number of creative ways to combine beans with grains to get complete protein and satisfy your protein needs completely. You can make a Spanish rice dish, for example, with some saffron and red kidney beans. You can also add tomato sauce. There is a leafy green vegetable from Japan called ashitaba that supplies a large quantity of vitamin B12. Now, there are one or two other ways to clean out your arteries for those who have not stopped watching this video because they're faced with the possibility of having to sacrifice their favorite food, meat. Okay, so here it is. Number 2. You go to a website called Meta Organics and order the following from their list of herbal products. Lipitone. Lipitone is the product. This is a product that was formulated by a PhD in biochemistry who knows a great deal about Ayurvedic medicine. This is one of the most powerful herbal approaches to cleaning out your arteries that I know of. This is a very efficient and effective way to remove plaque from your arteries. If you can continue to eat meat and choose this approach instead of a vegan diet, I would definitely cut back on meat consumption and add superfoods. A friend of mine in his late 60s used this method of cleaning out the arteries, and he told me he could walk up a flight of stairs much more easily after using this product. This was probably because his heart was able to pump blood to all parts of his body more efficiently, especially to his lungs. The third method is a product called EDTA and is available at all of the health food stores in America. If you buy this product and use it, you will have to take a mineral supplement called Trace Minerals Research or something similar, which is available at your local health food stores. I know people who have successfully removed plaque from their arteries using this approach. Some people have used regular consumption of a combination of water and apple cider vinegar to clean out their arteries, and I do know someone who used this method, and it is apparently very effective. Regardless of which of the possible methods of cleaning out the arteries you choose, I recommend that you start eating organic food and stop eating junk food, especially fast food choices that are available. Please keep in mind that I will occasionally go to McDonald's myself and order the side salad, a tossed green salad, every now and again. But this is the only thing I will eat from McDonald's. It is important to think of food as a key part of your health and longevity, and to think of food as medicine as well as food. You might want to consider adding superfoods such as moringa and maca, as well as raw chocolate powder, otherwise known as cacao. There are several other superfoods available that would make sense. Spirulina is one of them, and there are several others. This concludes the video on alternative ways to clean out your arteries. And please do look at our website at naturalcancertherapy.net if you are interested in alternative low-cost cancer therapies or alternative low-cost diabetes therapies. And thank you.